One of the craziest things about life is that you never know who's watching and you never know who you're inspiring. I had a lady come up to me today in the gym. She said, I'm her fitness hero. And man, like, usually I don't let things like that because, and this is going to be a hot take, and I actually want to make a video about this, but I truly believe that the same way you don't want negative things to get to your head, negative comments, negative things, I feel like this is the same way with positive things. I like to stay very even keeled. If somebody walks up to me and says like the craziest thing in the world that's negative, I like to stay even keeled. If somebody says something that's super positive, I like to stay even keeled as well. But I like that really touched me. I'm gonna be real with you guys because you guys know I love fitness. I love helping people with fitness, and she told me I'm her fitness hero. And I see her at the gym a few times, and she's seen me a few times. So to me, that was just, I don't know exactly what that meant, but to me, it just means that I'm inspiring her in some way. It was an older lady. I've had people, it seems like probably every day the last 10 days, I've had either somebody compliment my physique, tell me that they've seen an IG reel, that they seen me on Instagram, that they see me on TikTok, like something like it, and it's just crazy, man. You never know who's watching and who you're inspiring. That's why when you're doing something great, like building your body, building your business, reforging your mindset, learning a new language, improving your looks, improving your wardrobe, I don't care what you're doing. When you're doing something that most people aren't doing, when you're taking action to better yourself, always remind yourself that people are watching and people are inspired by you. It's really something crazy to think about. You don't know who's watching. You never know who's watching. I don't know who's watching me, especially somebody like me in the gym, wherever I'm at. I mean, I'm usually in the gym or at home working on my business, but like when I'm out and about, I'm just really focused on me. I'm not really concerned about who's watching me. People stare at me a lot. Sometimes I'm very I have very good intuition, so sometimes I could tell that stare is a negative stare. I'm not going to name certain things, but sometimes I can tell that stare is a negative stare. And sometimes I could tell it's more of like an intrigue type of, oh, like this guy, like he got it type of stare. You get me? So people stare at me for different reasons, but regardless, I never really mind. I mean, I always got to stay focused on my gym session or whatever I got going on, regardless of what other people are doing. But it's something to really take in the factor that, as I'm doing my thing and as you're doing your thing, because if you're watching my channel, I know you're not a shit ass. I know you're doing something. I know you're building something. People are paying attention. Family is paying attention. Friends are paying attention. People, not even family or friends, people that you just went to high school with, people that are at your job, acquaintances, like, and obviously strangers too. Like everybody's paying attention. People are paying attention to what you're doing. If you're doing something great, you're inspiring people that you don't even know. She said, I'm her fitness hero. Like, and I've had other people come up to me. I had a dude come up to me a few weeks ago, and I go to the gym early in the morning. I'm in there at like 5:36. And he's like, and we never speak, but obviously if you go to the gym early, you're going to see the same like 15, 20 people like every day. And he was like, man, like, he's just, oh, like, what's up, bro? Like, you keep me coming. Like, I'm like, pause. But he was like, he was like, yeah, you just keep me like inspired to like keep showing up every day, every day. Like, and we had never spoken before, but that's the first words that he had said to me. And obviously we have seen each other before. So sometimes just seeing somebody and it's like, damn, this dude's in here every single day. This lady's in here every single day. Damn, this person's posting content every single day. I had somebody else, man, I've been seeing because I post my chin-ups I do every night. He's like, bro, I've been seeing it coming up on my IG reels. He was like, on IG, I'll be seeing you be posting your chins. And he also saw my transformation video. Random dude I saw in the elevator the other day when I'm coming up to my apartment floor. And that type of stuff still surprises me because, like, even though I post, I'm a very low-key guy. Like, I know I got tats. I know I'm kind of, like, I look a certain way, but I'm very low-key. Like, I don't talk to people. I'm very, what's the word? I don't want to say I'm not shy, but I'm just very to myself, you guys. So that's why it took me a while to start posting videos and to really put myself out there because I'm very low-key. I'm not like your standard social media person. So or your standard young person looking for attention. So like when I get attention, it's very interesting. And you can't run from attention when you're doing something great. And I'm doing something great. I'm building my body, I'm building my business. Two things that a lot of people don't build. A lot of people will never build their body, and they'll never build a business or a career that they're proud of. So when you're doing stuff like that, you're gonna garner attention. That's something I've had to get more comfortable with. Like attention is okay. I was always taught growing up that attention wasn't really the best. Like you don't want attention on you, but as a business owner, if you don't have attention on you, that's stupid. So there's a lot of things I've kind of had to change my mindset around, but nevertheless, it is crazy to see myself inspiring other people. But I want you to know specifically, because this video isn't really about me, it's about you. If you're watching this video, you're building something, and I want you to know that if you're building something, you're inspiring somebody, even if it's just one person. And I want you to know that you might not know, like, just because somebody doesn't tell you that you're inspiring them, it doesn't mean that you're not inspiring them. Like, there's people watching, there's family watching you, there's friends watching you, there's strangers, there's acquaintances. People are watching you and they're getting inspired by you, and you never know who's watching. You always want to make sure that you're cognizant of the fact that you don't know who's watching. You know, one thing, and this is off topic, but one thing I see in the gym a lot of times, and I do my best not to look around, but sometimes I catch men staring at other women's like bodies and stuff, and it's just always like a weird thing to catch another man like staring at you know, it's kind of weird. Like I'll see a dude like kind of like turn his head to like see the woman walking behind him, and it's like you never really know who's watching. Like you really, I know this is like way off topic, but it really all falls into the same line. Like always make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're in alignment with what you're supposed to be in alignment with. You're not out here doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. You're not out here looking stupid. You're dressed well. You're well groomed. You're taking care of business. Like always, people should look at you and be like, this guy's disciplined. This woman's disciplined. This person, like you give me be firm, and don't be out here when people see you like you looking crazy. Be somebody who people can be inspired by. Don't be somebody where somebody sees you and they're like, oh, it's this person, like they're gonna be doing this and they're gonna be doing that. Like don't be like that. I know it's a little bit off topic, but I feel like I have to throw that in there because it's true. You don't know who's watching. So it's either you're gonna be somebody who inspires people, or you're gonna be somebody who's like, oh, it's that guy who's always looking at women funny, or is that girl who's always trying to square up with other women, because you know women be squaring up with other women in the gym too. Like it's that woman. She's always trying to like give women like dirty looks. She's not focused on her workout. She's squaring up other women. You get me? Like, what do people when people see you, like, are you an inspiration for them, or are you, oh, it's that person again? You get me? So make sure that you're somebody that's inspiring people. And how do you inspire people? By just doing you, but doing you in a way that you know you're supposed to be doing you. Going into the gym being focused, taking on new pursuits, posting content if you're supposed to be posting content, working yourself up in your career field if that's what you're doing, staying focused on your studies if you're in college, learning that new language if you're learning that new language, and being diligent about working yourself around, you know, the different struggles that come with learning a new language, learning the piano, like whatever you're doing, like be diligent with what you're doing, stay focused on what you're doing, and that's how you're going to be able to inspire other people. And when you inspire other people, I feel like you open a new doorway for yourself in life, because I believe that life is more beautiful when you're actually inspiring other people, and it gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. Like on the days, I mean, honestly, I feel like working out every day, but on the days where I don't feel as amped to work out as other days, all I gotta do is just replay that. She walked up to me. She didn't interrupt me. She didn't try to start a conversation. She just said quickly, she looked at me. She said, "You're my fitness hero." She smiled. I smiled because I kind of took me back. And I said, "Have a nice day." She said, "You too." If I'm ever in the gym, it's 6 a.m. I didn't get the best sleep last night or whatever. I'm low body fat, you know, during my cut, I'm cutting. And I'm like this is gonna be a tough workout or whatever. Like I'm just dragging a little bit. I could just think of that. There's an older lady who I see a few times a week, and I'm her fitness hero according to her. there's a responsibility on me to continue to do what I'm doing, because there's other people who are a domino effect of what I'm doing. I'm not saying she shows up just to see me. Don't take things out of context, guys, because some of you guys begin some stupid comments. But you guys get what I'm saying. You guys are actually smart. You guys get what I'm saying. Like, there's people who are inspired by just me showing up and being Randall Branch on a day-to-day basis. So on the days that I have tough workouts or the days that I don't feel like doing it, which aren't common, but they do come up sometimes, I could think about that. A lady said I'm her fitness hero. The days I don't feel like doing my chin-ups I do every night, there's people who, they see my chin-ups, bro. I'm getting them into the fitness journey. I remember when I first started posting content, a dude told me he bought a pull-up bar because of one of my chin-up videos. A dude started his whole fitness journey just off of me just posting my chin-ups. Like, that shit, you guys don't understand, bro. Like, that shit really touches me. Not on like, no, I'm gonna start crying and stuff, but just I'm so passionate about self-development, about fitness, about health, about being attractive, about being aesthetic, about clothing, like all the things that I talk about on this channel, and just everything that is Randall Branch that's able to inspire other people to continue on in their self-development journey within business, career, mindset, body, creative life. It's just such a beautiful thing. And I want you guys to know that you guys who are doing something with your life, which is rare, a lot of people aren't doing shit. You guys who are doing something with your life, you guys are also inspiring other people. Make sure this thing is on. You guys are also inspiring other people to continue to develop themselves as well. So keep doing your thing, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. If you guys need help building your body, if you guys want to speak to me one-on-one about mindset, strategy, call us. If you guys want a custom training program, a custom nutrition program, or if you want to work with me for 4 months, a 16-week program, that will all be linked in the description. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about aggressive cuts. Unless something else comes up tomorrow morning. But I do want to talk about aggressive cuts, because that was supposed to be a video today, but I had to talk about that because that was just such a beautiful interaction I had this morning. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about aggressive cuts and why they are stupid. So please stick around for that. And as always, this is Randall Branch Media. We drop a YouTube video every day for the most part. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a blessed Thursday. Peace out.